everyone. Welcome to Social Icon. I am your lonely host for the weekend. The girls that get it, get it. My name is Indy Blue, and that is my real name. It's not just an Instagram thing. A lot of people think it is. But it's a very Utah name. Like when people meet me, they can based off of my name, they assume like, oh, she's a Utah girl or she's a stripper. It's like one of those two. So I feel like a little confident that I have another option if this Instagram thing doesn't work out. But I'm proud that people recognize the Utah in me because I am a Utah girl through and through. And if you're on TikTok, you probably know what I mean, but Utah's kind of having a moment right now. Like people are obsessed. I saw a TikTok a couple weeks ago of this girl from the UK, and she's like, I am from the UK, and can someone tell me what Utah is? Like, what is this place? She's like, what is the soda shops? What is the Stanley Cup thing? The spray tans, the child brides, like, what is this? And everyone in the comments is like, you're on Mormon Talk too? You're on Utah Talk? Like, everyone is into this right now. Everyone's eyes are right here. And in the comments, everyone's always like, well, why is everyone an influencer in Utah? And that's a good question. And I have been wanting to answer this question for years. Because, to be honest, I think the rise of the influencer happened right here, like in my own backyard. Page Six and Paris Hilton, they primed us for this moment, but Utah is like, this is where it's at. And I really think it's thanks to the mommy bloggers. Like, the Utah girls used to run this shit like 10 years ago. And now we have Mormon Mom Talk. It's like a full circle. It's beautiful. And while this isn't a Utah event, like not all the speakers here are Utah based, we still have a huge presence, a huge social media presence here. And I think it's been really cool from my perspective. I've kind of been in this like first wave of influencers, and I've kind of got to see this evolve. We went from like the curated perfect white kitchens, and now it's people are authentic and on TikTok just showing their everyday life, completely being themselves, and they're making careers and movements out of it. It's honestly amazing. And seeing that evolve and seeing as we're kind of going into this next wave, as you will, I think it's really cool that we have something like this where you can hear from people who have been through it. There really wasn't anything like this when I was 18, when I was starting this. We were still creating what I meant to be an influencer. We were still trying to define what that meant. And so now I think there's just so much insight, there's so much help, and we have so many people to learn from, like all the speakers that you guys are here to hear from today. I think with TikTok, with the algorithms that TikTok has these days, it's different than it was 10 years ago. Anyone can have their moment. Thanks to the algorithms and the way that you can be seen, like really anyone has the opportunity to be seen and to turn that into something bigger, into a brand, into a movement, into like even a viral dance. Like there's so much opportunity now, and it's really special that you guys are here to learn from these people and take advantage of this opportunity yourself. I think it's important to remember that everyone that you're going to hear from today was where you guys were at some point. And whether that's square one or you've been doing this for years and feeling like nothing's working, like everyone here, and especially me, like I have been there too. And I think it's so cool that everyone is just ready and willing to help each other out, help navigate this world. And I'm really thankful to be in this category. The biggest change, so much has changed since even I started when I was 16. But to me, the biggest change is just that like people take this stuff seriously now, and people are starting to take influencing seriously. Like when I was 18, and I first started doing giveaways and ads, people would make fun of me. Like, I remember boys, like, in my high school, or, like, just people around, like, they would make fun of me. What are you doing? Like, who does she think she is? She's an influencer. Like, it was so made fun of. And now those same people are, like, DMing me, asking me to send their girlfriends hoodies. So it's kind of cool, you know. People are starting to see, like, hey, this is a legit business. Hey, this is a real job, and this is a real tool to express yourself, to create a community, to share a product, share a story, share your experience. And with people taking that more seriously, it's just, I have a lot of pride for, especially the women that I see really hustling and making something for themselves. I mean, I know so many women that are the breadwinners of their family just from doing social media, and that's so empowering and inspiring to me, and I hope that's empowering and inspiring to you guys. Just, it's the fact that this, like I said, this is a real job. This is the real deal, and now is the time, and to start taking it seriously. And the fact that you guys are all here means you're taking it seriously. So this weekend, you guys are gonna hear from, like, the greats, some of the greatest people in the industry, like real pioneers of the industry. And speaking of the greats, I'm so excited to introduce our first keynote speaker. She's a friend of mine.